What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH. And to be honest, Gaming Illuminati Podcast 111 is here. We talk about all types of amazing things, such as New Year's resolution, our most anticipated games of 2021, the worst games of 2020, the KFC console, Flash games going away, all this other stuff. But before we get into the podcast, I want to remind everybody that I'm giving away a free Xbox Series X. Yes, the brand new next-gen 4K console from Microsoft. I'm giving away totally for free, and if you want it, all you gotta do is hit the link in the description box below and sign up for the giveaway. It doesn't take but a minute, so go ahead and pause the video, enter the giveaway, make sure to hit the like button, and then enjoy the podcast. What's going on, internet? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH. And be honest, I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Gaming Illuminati Podcast. We are the Enlightened Gamers, and this is episode 111. If you're watching the video version, know this show is available on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, and all other major podcast platforms. Although I keep asking myself, I don't know how much longer it's going to be on SoundCloud. I'm tired of paying for that. Y'all ask for it and barely use it. But before we get into it, I'd like to remind everyone to rate this show 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Your 5 stars helps move our show up the algorithm, which helps bring in more viewers and it helps the show grow. And you know we love to grow. Now, and let me introduce you to my co-host, the first of which is late to the show, but it's cool. At least he gave us a heads up. He was going to be 10 to 15 minutes late. UTXJG did not say what up to the people.
Y'all like somebody else. But we here, though. First podcast of the new year. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Happy New Year, bitches. And my second co-host is even later than the last. What's your reason, Ethos?
That's not later than the last.
Later than me.
Yeah, later than you.
Trying to say.
Oh, you were late, so it doesn't matter. Your lateness cancels out whatever I had to do.
I was on time. I was in here first. What are you talking about?
Actually, it's the other way around.
No,
but
no,
I like how you tried that.
I was ready at the designated time, and then you popped and said you had to go late. So then I don't have any previous reason I have to keep up with that new time.
Wow.
So I am exactly
but you
where
were still a half hour
nope.
late.
I was exactly where I needed to be. I don't want to hear it. Anyway.
Whatever.
Ethos basically said, I'm black.
I'm black. I can choose the time. I'm a wizard. I'm where I need to be exactly where I need to be.
Shit. Freaking, before we get into the show, freaking, yo, y'all got any New Year's resolutions? Personal ones?
I'm about to be a terrorist.
What?
Yep.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna live my life like Johnny Silverhand.
About to fuck these hoes?
I'm just gonna be a terrorist, bro. I don't give a fuck no more.
All right.
So I don't give a fuck if I hurt people's opinions. I don't care if I hurt their feelings.
Yo, who hurt you? Who hurt you in 2020? Talk about
Nobody.
it. Nah, you niggas don't just do shit for no reason. Come on.
Oh
now.
no, I'm just choosing violence this year. Fuck it. I got nobody. Nobody hurt me. Nothing crazy. I'm not mentally hurt or something. Like nope. I'm just
a man with
violence.
nothing to lose. Just don't do nothing you're gonna regret later, and then they'll be like, this game developer on Samurai Zero said this. Like,
I warned JG. JG said he gonna kick me off a GI if I get too violent. So. I'll let him know. I'll send in the retirement papers just in case.
What about you, Jay?
Yeah, so I mean, we talked about this last night, but I don't believe in resolutions. But I know my goals. I'm trying to get this house and just make more money. We got some goals, personal goals, and we got some GI goals. So I hope this at least some of those come into fruition. But just trying to make money. Trying to get more money. That's all.
Freaking yeah, getting money is a lifestyle, so that's not really a resolution for me. So obviously to move up a tax bracket or something like that. But man, fucking yo, I saw y'all saw it on Twitter. I bought a little Hokage cosplay. I'm about to become the villain, bro. I'm about to get all these cosplay bitches, bro. Watch. So yeah, that's what I'm on. But nothing too crazy. Free games for the month of January 2021 on PlayStation. You get Maneater, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and Greedfall. That's actually a really good lineup. It's 3 decent games. I might download Greedfall because I wanted to play that. On Xbox, you get Little Nightmares and King of Fighters 13. So they still don't got no games. And although I am giving away an Xbox Series X. If you're watching the video version, check the description box. I'll leave a link in there if you guys want to win a free Xbox Series X. And then on the Epic Game Store, they're giving away Jurassic World Evolution and Crying Sons at this time in which we're recording. Who knows? It might change by the time this episode's uploaded because they're giving away free games all the time. Speaking of going back to New Year's resolutions, though, y'all got any New Year's resolutions that you want to place upon any of these popular gaming companies, like things you want to see these companies do that they're not doing before? All right, I'll go. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Ubisoft.
Oh, really?
Ubisoft. Let's put out a game with some decent AI. How about that? That's a New Year's resolution. I could be right in front of their face and not hide in the bush. Where did he go? Or how about you just put out a game that works? Because I uninstalled Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, they're really trying to make me watch the ending on YouTube or just the entire like cutscenes, because that game has so much content and it doesn't work. I ran into a glitch that made me had to uninstall it. So I would like to see them put out some games that work. Although Immortals works, but Assassin's Creed Valhalla was so buggy. And then EA, you know, chill on the microtransactions. What about you?
EA,
cool games. Cool games. I guess.
EA, bring out NBA Live, please.
Oh,
you think they got cold feet? They just too scared to show it?
100% yes.
Damn, you need to call up K-Spade and be like, look, bro.
I know, right?
Just leak the gameplay to us, you know what I'm saying? We'll give you some feedback, you know what I'm saying? Me and JG, we in Orlando, man. We right here, EA Tibion. What's going on? Y'all need some beta testing.
Exactly.
We got
and
you.
then, like, this isn't towards any specific company, but I just would rather do away with, like, so many 70-hour, 80-hour games. I don't need this. I don't think that anybody really needs this. I can find value in paying $60 for a 20-hour, 30-hour single-player game. I'm fine with that. 70 plus hours, why does that have to be so many games? I don't think that every single game needs to be a wide open RPG-esque game. I think we can just make like a true linear experience and give me 20, 30 hours and I'll be fine with it.
I think 8 to 30 hours is like the sweet spot for me in terms of games. I think the Outer Worlds, or was it Outer Lands? What was it? The Obsidian game? That was a good game that I liked. Where it was like I want to see more semi-open world games. I'm tired of open world games. Something where it just gives you enough to where you can explore a little bit, but it's not like super linear. So then if you want to go down that path where you can find something different that most people didn't find, you can, or you can play the game linear, you can as well. But I would like to see more games like that. The Outer Lands were like, I believe it took me like 20 to 30 hours to beat it, and like it felt like a good length. I got my money's worth. I enjoyed the adventure, the dialogue, the combat, all that stuff. I'm just tired of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Even if they patch it and they get it to work, it just feels like a chore to play these games. And it makes me wonder, is it because I'm getting older, or is it because they're actually a chore? I would actually be curious. This is where I wish we had somebody younger on the podcast, because Ethos is old.
I don't need a reminder. People think I'm actually younger, but I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty old now.
I mean, I think it's a combination of both, bro. Like, I just think that, like, I think that age is probably more with us. I think it just kind of I mean, Ethos he's in a different bracket, like, when it comes to his game playing. So, like, because he'll beat anything, but he'll, like, invest, like, 2 whole days of no sleep just to beat something that should be like 70, 80 hours that, you know, normally one person would beat in like a month. He'll beat in like a week. So he's different. But with us, I feel like, yeah, like it is more of a chore, especially because like we like streaming a lot of this too. So like it does end up becoming a chore when you're like spending a whole month plus playing a 70, 80 hour game. It's like, why? We would rather have a 20, 30 hour experience and then maybe go back and play Call of Duty or play Apex, like sprinkle those multiplayer games in between, like our long ass open world single player games.
Yeah. You got any resolutions, Ethos?
Like for me personally, or
no, for like things you want to see from companies, like you're putting it on them.
Just stop crunching, man. Just stop. It doesn't help. It hurts everybody. Please stop.
So how are we gonna know whether or not people at your studio are crunching?
I mean, I crunched myself.
All right, bro. All right, so do what I say.
I will say, I crunched, but I made the choice, and it was only me alone, and I did not make anyone else on the team, and I've never made anyone on my team crunch ever, and I don't ever plan on ever making them do that ever. I will delay the game if I have to. So that's something you can hold me on.
Got you. Also, I got one more resolution. The next time CD Projekt Red announces a game, let's not get hyped about it. All right, everybody? Okay, all right.
Nope, I'm still gonna get hyped for every good CD Projekt.
Well, you're a shill. We know that.
Well, I don't think I'm a shill. I just think that the games are
Aren't
great.
you an EA game changer?
Are you?
On Earth 2?
Oh, I didn't catch you at the last event.
No, I wasn't there. That was a doppelganger.
The pictures we put on the Instagram pictures.
I don't have any. Weren't you like doing cocaine off the hooker's ass and shit that EA gives you?
Was it you sniffing coke off of a fucking stormtrooper?
I think EA gives you V-Bucks and cocaine.
Don't you wear them Ubisoft fucking swag bags? Didn't they give you
I
something?
don't know what you talking about.
You don't remember.
I don't know what you talking about.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I also want to see companies. I want to see Sony and Microsoft and find a way to increase the supply chain on the next gen console so more people can get their hands on it. I know it's not their fault with COVID, but you know, never hurts to put some positive energy into the universe so more people can get their hands on these consoles and also realize that there's nothing to play on them. And then they'll feel stupid for waiting in line hours and hours and hours and catching COVID just to play next gen 2K, which is a horrible, horrible game. All right, starting conversation. Most anticipated games of 2021, because I feel like in 2020, I feel like we did like 2 different podcasts where we were talking about our favorite games of the year, and at this point, the only thing that came out now since then is Immortals and Cyberpunk. So I don't really see the point in us talking about our top games of 2020 because I feel like we've been over it, and I don't feel like our list is going to change that much. I'm pretty sure Ethos is going to put that on their list. Would you put that, JG? Cyberpunk on your top?
It's getting there, bro. Like minus all the bugs, I think it might be getting there in my list.
Trash game, bro.
I'll admit it does get better the more I've played it. Now that I'm like 30 hours into it, it is getting better.
No, it's a terrible game. No, worst.
Still buggy as shit though. It's still not in my top 5.
I just want to say that it has to be a great game. If even through the bugs, it can still show that it's a great game. Unlike Bethesda games. unlike Bethesda games, where there's no
yeah, you're right about that.
Quality of those games when you finish.
All right, Jay. So give me some. What are some of your most anticipated games of 2021?
All right, so looking at this list, I'm still like slightly excited about Deathloop. We'll see how that is because I did really enjoy the Dishonored series, so I'm looking forward to that. Dying Light 2 finally after the all the freaking delays, because I feel like that game, like we interviewed that game like a few years ago and it still ain't come out, but hopefully it actually does come out next year. Elden Ring, that's one I'm excited for. We'll see how that one ends up. Far Cry 6, I know that one had a delay as well, but that one I'm excited for Far Cry. Ghostwire Tokyo, which I don't think we've seen like a lot of stuff about that. It was revealed that I'm pretty sure it was E3, but it was a game. It's in Tokyo, of course, but it was like had like magic and demons and stuff, or ghosts. It's supposed to be like a first person type of experience, and but again,
like a horror
like,
game.
Nah. It's a first person game.
That game that you thought looked like trash.
No, I didn't think it looked like trash. I didn't think Ghostwire Tokyo like.
TH.
Oh, did it look fake deep?
No. It didn't look
fake. This trailer.
It didn't look fake deep. Yeah, but like I said, they barely showed anything. Like it wasn't
during the PS4 thingy, and you were like, yeah, it looks garbage.
Yeah, it wasn't really any gameplay. It was CG stuff. Gotham Knights. I know that when that got announced, we were excited about that one. God of War, of course.
That's guaranteed to be coming in 2021?
That shit ain't coming in 2021.
If it does, yeah. Cause let me just say that as a preface. If these games come out in 2021, I'm anticipating them.
Yeah, I'm looking at this trailer for Ghostwire. This shit does look stupid.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see when the gameplay comes out. But I think that it's an interesting concept when I saw it, and I honestly forgot that it's supposed to be coming out this year. And I think for me, that's pretty much it as far as anticipated. Like there is some other games sprinkled in that I might want to play, but I think those are pretty much what I'm like excited for.
I made a list. What did I put? I put Far Cry 6 on there for multiple reasons. That first trailer, that CG trailer they dropped was really interesting. I think it's like based in Cuba or Venezuela or something like that. Like that dictator looked really interesting, and the kid, like the way they set it up in the tone of the game, it got me interested in it. But another reason I'm anticipating it too, because I think if this one sucks, I think I'm done with the Far Cry series. Like I'm just kind of tired of climbing the fucking the phone towers or whatever. Like bootleg ass Assassin's Creed in first person, then you got to take a ladder down, and I hope they find a way to refresh the gameplay loop. Because in Assassin's Creed, I feel like it's a little bit more fun because with all the climbing animations and you just move in style versus Far Cry, I just never really did it for me. So I hope they find a way to refresh the gameplay loop. Or I'm gonna be done with it because Far Cry Primal was ass. Far Cry 4 forgettable. 5 nobody cares about rednecks. So this series has been on the decline, and I think Far Cry is on the clock. Ubisoft is on the clock. They need to make Immortals too. I agree with you on the Deathloop shit because there's black people in it.
That's a good reason.
Also, it's made by Arcane, and they made one of my favorite franchises. So shout out to Corvo. Hogwarts Legacy. You know, I am not a I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but the gameplay did look interesting, and maybe this game will convert me into becoming a Harry Potter fan. So I'm actually curious to see what they do with this gameplay. What am I again? Ethos Slytherin or some shit?
You're definitely Slytherin.
Yeah. That means I'm
Or
like
no, you could be Gryffindor low key.
smart and loyal or something. I don't know.
No, it means you're ambitious. Actually, I probably would be. Well, I'm Ravenclaw. When I did a test on it. You wouldn't understand because you're not in the Hogwarts thing.
Sounds like some fucking Twitch, some Twitch.
It's like a gang. It's a gang. That's what I was going to describe it. It's like a fucking.
It's like some Twitch mod shit. I'm part of the Ravenclaw to protect my queen. Like, what are you talking
Hey,
about?
all that matters as long as you're not a Hufflepuff. Okay, those guys are losers.
It sounds like a fucking creep. As long as the gameplay is cool, I'll try it. I've never liked the world, but maybe it'll convert me into a fan. Would you try this game, Jay? Hogwarts?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not the, like I said, like you said, I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but it did look interesting. I remember like when we first talked about the rumor that quickly like got deleted after it got somewhat leaked, and then we found out that it was real. We were like, oh, okay, cool. Like we know that this is a thing now, so we were excited about the rumor back then, and I'm so excited about it after actually seeing the gameplay. So yeah.
All the black churchgoers are cringing right now. Fucking Hogwarts, that's witchcraft.
Yeah.
Gotham Knights. I'm only excited about this because it's co-op. So I know that's gonna create some funny moments between the GI boys. And then I'm also a big Arkham fan. The only thing that I'm kind of have a reservation on this for is like they're moving the series more towards an RPG. And like I'm not gonna lie, playing a stealth game is already difficult enough. But then you're adding RPG elements in it, and it's gonna annoy the living shit out of me if I have to worry about playing with somebody else and we're trying to do stealth takedowns, and then we realize that our gear level's not high enough. So then all we do is we do a little bit of damage, and then we alert them, and then the whole fight breaks out and we get fucked up and shit. So it's gonna depend on how that game plays for me. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Dying Light 2, of course. Never forget when it turns nighttime, the big zombies coming high. That shit's fire. Co-op as well. Co-op games are back, baby. Ratchet and Clank. I didn't hear you name that one. I'm looking forward to. I love Ratchet and Clank. I love cartoony platforms, period. And that game looks gorgeous, and the way they're transitioning through all the different levels. And then the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I know it's not a new game, but it's gonna feel new because it's a classic, bitch. It's got new graphics, ho. How about that? So if you haven't played Mass Effect, you might as well get the best version. I mean, I hope it's the best version.
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully they do things right. Oh, you know one game that no, go ahead, Ethos. Go ahead. You name some shit. I'm talking too much.
Oh shit, I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
I wrote a list real quick while you guys were yelling stuff. I'll just go through it really quick. It's probably some duplicates of what we just said. So Nier Replicant, obviously, I'm a big Nier fan. God of War Ragnarok, Hogwarts Legacy, Overwatch 2, Dying Light 2, Returnal, Stalker 2, The Medium, Monster Hunter Rise, 12 Minutes, Ghostwire Tokyo, Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2, God knows what's happening there, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Halo Infinite, Chorus, Deathloop, Hitman 3, and Elden Ring. Where are you, Elden Ring? Let's hope it comes out this year.
Elden Ring. Is
Yes.
that built on the Lord of the Rings?
That's
From
the new
software.
From software.
You can have it.
JG, you gonna pick it up, right? You're a
Yeah,
Sekiro
I
fan.
put them on this. I'm excited about it.
You know,
So
right?
is Sekiro with fucking power rings? Is that what it is?
We don't know what it is. We haven't seen gameplay, so no one knows what
Yeah,
the game's supposed to
yeah,
be
Yeah,
like.
maybe I like it then. Maybe I see the gameplay first.
Well, it's
Maybe
a
I
From
like
Software game, so we expect,
it. Shit's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be tough.
Hard. I was gonna say I was disappointed that nobody mentioned Ubisoft's Riders Republic. You guys aren't looking forward to that?
Come on now, stop playing.
I don't even know
Don't
what that is.
disrespect Riders Republic like that, Ethos. You don't remember that game?
What is that? I really don't know what that is. What are you talking
Go on
about?
YouTube and search Riders Republic. It's the new Ubisoft game. Like it's like Steep on crack.
Rider or like
Riders
RI,
Republic.
Like are you talking like RIDR?
So you remember, Riders, like Sonic Riders. You remember Steep, right? Like the snowboarding game. So add Steep, and then also like mountain biking and other stuff on the mountain. Like it's an extreme sports game. You want to play
Is
that?
this like DLC or?
No, it's a whole new game. $60 next gen. I think people are really looking forward to this one.
Not for me, but maybe there are some extreme sports people who love this stuff.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck
Not
that
for
game. All right. So I feel like this is gonna be a short list because I don't feel like I played too many terrible games. Y'all got any like worst games of 2020?
Godfall.
Oh my lord!
You mean God awful?
Bad. It wasn't bad.
Yes, it was. It was really bad, bro.
It wasn't. Did you beat it?
I don't need to beat a terrible game to know it's terrible.
Okay. I beat it, and I didn't think it was terrible. I don't think it was good either. I just don't think.
I didn't need to beat The Last of Us 2 to know it was terrible. I still did it though for the story.
Come on, Last of Us 2 isn't terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's one of the worst games of the year. It's mediocre.
It's good NyQuil, but I don't think
it's mediocre.
Okay, well, I think Ethos, you are sitting on like the fact that when we talk about worst games, we're talking about games.
Like I'm talking like a really bad game, like a
no games you personally didn't like. Worst games to you.
Oh, what a terrible game!
I had no fun with Godfall. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's
like mechanically speaking, Godfall is not terrible. Like it works. It's just not fun. Therefore, and that's what I play games for. Therefore, it's worse. It's one of the worst games of the year to me.
I had fun with it where I could, but I agree there are parts of it that made me want
to. Are you still playing the game?
No, because I beat it. Why would I play it if I beat it?
There's in games in the raids.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what? Nomad told you that?
Yeah, Nomad's on it every night. Y'all see him playing, right?
Yeah, Nomad said he's playing it on the PC and the PS5.
Jump Force, right?
I think he warms up with Jump Force and then goes to God awful.
Also, Marvel's Avengers. Sorry, that game.
Avengers.
Oh, yo, you know what's funny? I forgot that game came out.
Come on, TJ. We couldn't end this podcast without talking about that.
No, I'm deadass. I made a list of my worst games. I didn't even put that on there. I forgot it came out. So why'd you put that as one of your worst?
Well, you know why. First of all, the game.
Well, people know why. I want to hear you say it.
All right, the game on the console, first of all, was broke. I mean, the PC was also bad, but not as bad once the game came out. But that game was technically it was a mess. And the game literally had like just no content. I was like, the entire way that they designed that game was just bad. The story was meh. Like I was hoping for a full co-op experience. It turned into a looter piece of crap. They still, to this day, I don't even know if they even released any of the DLC characters yet. Like, we supposed to get Spider-Man, supposed to get Black Panther, supposed to get Ant-Man. Where all of those characters at? Like, the game was just a mess from the start.
Black Panther made it into Fortnite before it made it into Avengers.
Facts. That's just insane.
Shit.
That's insane. It's disrespectful too. Like,
they have more Avengers in Fortnite than they do in Avengers.
They do.
Probably.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they got Dr. Doom in Fortnite. Freaking I wanted you to say it because it's like people be swearing I be hating on shit. Like it was funny when I was editing the footage from my uninstall video on God Awful, and like I don't know if you watched it or if you remember that stream, but it was at one point where you were like, I'm about to uninstall this shit. And it was just funny to hear you say that shit. I was like,
yeah, I remember.
Let the dark side consume you.
I really was feeling like that. It was just a boring experience playing Godfall. But yeah, I didn't really have fun playing Marvel's Avengers either. And I was just expecting so much more from that game. And it just ended up being just a totally different, like, boring experience. And I mean, I'm glad that I got the game for free because I wouldn't pay for it at all. So that game was just I actually think that game was worse, even though I ended up beating the game then Godfall, and I ain't even beat that. I don't plan on beating it.
I told you when I played that beta and they had the Hulk running down that tight ass corridor, I was like, nope, poor game design. I'm not playing this. I put Assassin's Creed Valhalla on there just because, as much as I love it, like the game had game-breaking bugs, and I have to give it an L. Doesn't make it. I'm not saying it's terrible in terms of mechanics. I know Jay, you said you like it, right?
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
I just had a piss poor experience, so I put that on my list. The Last of Us 2. We waited 8 years for a game that basically said revenge is bad, and added grass mechanics. So it just. I wasn't expecting anything mind-blowing, but the story wasn't that great. And then they literally did nothing with the gameplay. It makes me sit there and wonder, like, what were you guys doing in the planning rooms? Are we just working on the story? Like, they could have did something with that gameplay. They could have gave Ellie, I don't know, the ability to teleport or something. I don't know. After she got bit. But, yeah, Last of Us 2 was whack. And then I didn't play this, but I found this to be really funny. I don't know if a Fast and the Furious game came out. Did y'all see that?
Man, it was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't.
I want to forget it.
I only know because the Twitch chat brought it up, so I had to put that on. I was like, damn, it must be terrible. If a Fast and the Furious game came out, I never even heard of it.
Really bad. I actually saw somebody playing it. It was terrible.
What was so bad about it?
Like a PS2 game.
Oh, it is. When people make that joke about it, it looks like a PS2 game. It literally looked like a PS2 game. It wasn't even a joke. It was just seriously.
You know, it's funny when people say something looks like a PS2. Because somebody said that when I was playing Cyberpunk on stream the other day, they were like, why does shit look like a PS3 game? I'm like, bro, I feel like people just aren't old. They're not that old. Because I'm like, I understand it doesn't look that great to you, but I was like, this does not look like a PS3 game. Like, you're not old enough to even remember what the PS2 looks like, and you're saying it looks like a PS2 game. Because if you go back and play some of them old games, they did not age very well. Fucking Lara Croft and her fucking cone titties and shit. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But yeah, that's all I got on there on my list. Y'all got any more, or we can move it to the news?
We can move it. I didn't play a lot of games this year, anyways.
I feel like the first half of the year was stronger.
Yeah, I think those are the only two, at least off the top of my head, that I physically played and just did not enjoy.
Yeah, I feel like the first half of the year was really strong, and then COVID hit. And the first half was strong because those games were already in the end of their development cycle. But those other games that were coming in the second half of the year, they weren't finished. And then COVID hit and it fucked up the process. And now you got game-breaking bugs and glitches and shit in games and stuff. Except for Cyberpunk. How long were they working on that game? Like 20 years, I think? And it's still not working? That's crazy.
No, like 5.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. Who really knows?
What's going on, y'all? It's UTX JG the Don, 1/3 of the Gaming Illuminati podcast. And are you unhappy with your smile? Come on, yo. Just me and you talking. Just me and you. You don't have to lie to me. Thousands of people have used Candid, the clear, comfortable, removable, and practically invisible aligners to help straighten their teeth, and now they love their smile. Just like Sharon H. in Pittsburgh. She wore braces as a teenager, and flash forward 30 years, she had crowding on the bottom, and one of the teeth actually stuck out. That's when she made a decision to move forward with Candid, and she finally got her confidence back. And Candid is here to help straighten your teeth so you can fall in love with your smile too. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in tooth movement. You'll have the same quality of care you'd get from an in-office orthodontist from the comfort and convenience of your own home. And while other companies use general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists. With Candid, the same orthodontist that created your plan is with you from start to finish, so you never have to wonder how you're doing. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months. You'll start seeing results way before then, and it costs thousands less than traditional braces. I actually used it myself, and when it was time for my wedding, I was like, you know what? Like, I've never really needed braces, but let me try it out. Like, it's no risk to me to get straighter teeth, and I actually felt a lot better when I was taking my wedding pictures. I'm never really a smiler, but around that time, I actually felt more confident in myself. So take it from somebody who's personally used it. I got you, all right? Become the best you. Start straightening your teeth today. Right now, you can save $75 on Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/GI and use code GI. That's candidco.com/GI, code GI. Take advantage of this limited time offer to save $75 on your starter kit. candidco.com/GI, code GI.
It's TBH here, and listen, new year, new you, right? No matter what your resolution is, Zebit has everything you need to get you right back on track. See, with Zebit, you can shop thousands of products from your favorite brands and pay them over time. They have everything from Xbox and TV tools to cookware and furniture. And Zebit gives you the option to pay just a portion of the price at checkout, with the rest spread out over time in easy, affordable payments. So check it out. I'm on Zebit right now, and I'm checking out the Samsung TVs, and you can pay $150 up front, and then after that, you can make 6 months worth of payments, pay it over time, and then the television is yours like that. And if you're not interested in that, Zebit also has gift cards from all your favorite places like Sephora, Bath & Body Works, and Foot Locker. See, with Zebit, there's no cost to join, there's no hidden fees, and there's no gotchas. With flexible payment options and an amazing marketplace, Zebit is the best place to shop for everything you need this year. Since they're a sponsor of the show, get started on your 2021 goals with Zebit. Sign up to shop on Zebit today at zebit.com/GI. That's ZEBIT.com/GI. Zebit.com/GI. Moving on to the news. Support for Flash games has been ended. I wanted to go around the campfire, and maybe you guys could share some stories. We can have a moment of silence for Flash games. You have any good memories playing Flash games, like Mini Clip or anything like that, JG?
Hell yeah, I was on Mini Clip all the time, bro. When I was younger. Like I played some games, but I really wasn't the biggest fan of playing the games. I was more a fan of watching like some of the it wasn't on Mini Clip. I think it was Newgrounds actually that I was on majorly, and I remember just using Flash and watching all of the like the cartoons and stuff that they put on there, like the interactive adventures. So that was cool. But it's sad day, man. Adobe Flash. That was a big thing too, especially because like we couldn't have like none of those computers really could. Well, at least that I had, like in the computer labs and stuff. Those weren't like actual gaming PCs, so we couldn't like put games on there. So like we had to just basically get on the web and play games that way or do whatever.
They're keeping an archive. They're calling it the Flashpoint Archive. So they're gonna keep like a. It's like a program, and it keeps like a select number of games. I think it's like over says 70,000, but like in terms of using it in your web browser traditionally, like most stuff is gonna stop working. And it sucks to see because like for those of you unaware, like Flash games, man, those used to save me back in the computer science days, man. When I was supposed to be doing work, I was supposed to be learning how to program and code and shit, so I could one day work on Samurai Zero,
Lord.
but
it
didn't happen. I was too busy playing that helicopter game, trying to before there was what's that shit? Before it was Temple Run and all those other endless runner, it was the helicopter game, trying to dodge the shit and go as long as possible.
Cannonballs and shit.
Fucking Teen Titans. What was that? What was that Teen Titans fighting game? What was that called?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it was
on Cartoon Network. That shit was fire. I used to play Street Fighter versus X-Men, the Flash version. That shit was fire. It had online. It was totally free. It definitely kept me from getting the A. So it sucks to see that it's going away. Yo, I was a little pervert too. I was on Newgrounds too. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those kids on
Newgrounds is not just an adult website. There's actually like
it was to me. It was to me. I get it. They had the little Dragon Ball fan made Flash videos and shit. But I used to play. I used to play them games or like what's them games like Candy Crush? What is that genre called? Like the 3 stacks where the shit disappears. What is that called? Like puzzle games or something?
You played Honey Pop?
Yeah, I used to play games like that, but like it wasn't no hentai shit. They used to have like no, I'm being serious. It used to be like one of the block falling games, and they used to have naked bitches in the background.
I remember.
Yeah, JG know what I'm talking about. In middle school, that shit was lit, bruh. Be a computer science class playing fucking Honey Pop with naked bitches in the background and shit. So fucking
the words of Flock.
It's crazy too. Didn't Samurai Zero start off as a Flash game too? I remember the original footage.
No. That was a Unity game. Back on when it was 2D. Yeah, when it was a 2D side.
I thought it was. Okay.
Nah. It could have been a Flash game, but no. Still have that.
Yeah, I remember the series Oz.
What's that?
Okay, well it was I think it was on HBO. Yeah, it was on HBO, and I didn't know what it was because I didn't have HBO when I was growing up. But when I went on Newgrounds, like it was this interactive game called Oz, and it's supposed to be based in the prison, and they use like actual characters from like the Wizard of Oz. And when I found out later on, I was like, "Yo, it's a bunch of like gay stuff in this series," and that's what Oz really was. But they like made it into a Flash version, and I was like, "What the hell?" But it was like entertaining though. When I played the Newgrounds game, just because it was like interactive and crap, like people were getting stabbed and all that stuff. But I was like, "What the hell?" Because I didn't know it was real. I thought like they made it up, but it was like based off of the HBO series Oz. And then when I found out like what Oz actually does, I was like, oh shit, like this is crazy. Like it used to be some interesting things on Newgrounds though. Like people did like a crazy job like using that.
So RIP to Flash games, man. Some of y'all, you sound like a bunch of old heads talking about this shit. What the fuck are you talking about? What's that, Xbox 360? What's that, Gears of War 1? Is that a Flash game? Oh shit. Yeah, so RIP to Flash. We sending you the salute. You serve the people. You helped me get through high school. Let's talk about something that really matters, the KFC console. So on Twitter, KFC, they actually have an official page, KFC Gaming. They announced they're coming out with they're calling it a console, but this shit is a PC, and they're claiming that it's going to be able to do 4K visuals at a stunning 4K at 240 frames. And the kicker is it has a built-in little like shelf inside of the console where you can keep your chicken warm. It's gonna have the latest graphics cards. It's gonna have a case made by Cooler Master, ray tracing, VR ready. What's this doing for you, Ethos?
Yeah, I think it's fire. It looks like a great piece of tech. I could put my chicken tenders in it and keep it warm. Definitely going to make Samurai Zero available on that platform.
Would you? So what if KFC came to you and they was like, "Look, man, $50 million,
done.
Make it an exclusive Samurai Zero to the KFC console."
Done.
Not even a question.
Not even a question. Not even a hesitation in my mind. Done.
God damn! And they're gonna pay you in chicken.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Wait.
$50 million
No, chicken. It was money.
Worth the chicken.
Done.
Bunch of big
Chicken,
ass
no.
buckets. What do y'all think is the point of this? Like, is this supposed to get us
Brand
excited
marketing.
about their chicken? Like, I don't know.
It gives KFC people keeps their name in their people's mouths because they talk about KFC. So you think about chicken.
So keep their name and the chicken in their mouths.
Yep.
But their chicken's nasty. So what? That's not going to change the fact that the chicken's nasty.
People still gonna buy it. If their chicken was nasty, they wouldn't be in business.
What's the thing? They didn't. Well, they're first of all, Ethos. Hold on. You remember when we was in LA? Did you eat that purgatory pizza?
What purgatory pizza?
See, it was so nasty you don't even remember, and you didn't pay for it. I paid for it. Yeah, I paid for it, but you still ate it because it was free.
Boston? Are you talking about Boston?
Or was it Boston? Or
You don't even remember.
No, it was LA. We was in LA. It was in LA.
No, it was. We had we had pizza in Boston too, and that pizza was also
That shit was terrible.
That pizza was burnt.
Yeah, that shit was.
No, you don't remember, because I remember we was in LA and we drove past it. We was like, purgatory pizza. That shit is either fire or trash.
Somebody else. I
Yeah, but okay, it was me and Black talking about it, and I bought it for everybody, and everybody ate it and agreed it was trash. The point I'm trying to make is just because something is still available doesn't mean it's good. Some people just eat it. Like, there might be somebody out there that's buying it, but there's more people getting it for free. Maybe there's, people are just
KFC's giving away their chicken for free.
No, but somebody bought it for like some friends. Like, one person's they have whales basically.
You ain't gotta eat it.
You know how free to play games have whales? KFC has whales.
Oh, so you say they got whales and people buying this chicken?
Yeah, big fat bitches buying chicken for you.
Okay.
Nah, but seriously, you like KFC? What the fuck?
I'm indifferent to KFC. I'll eat it. Like, I don't think it's like the worst chicken I've ever had in my life. I can name far worse places than KFC, but it's not like, Plus, also, you got to remember too, over in Japan, they love KFC. That shit is cracked.
Their formula is different as well as on the islands.
They love
KFC is different. Yeah, KFC is very, very different in Japan. So
yep. So they're not terrible.
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind that we pump up our chickens with steroids and preservatives and shit. Because I remember Black telling me when he went to the UK, he was like, the chicken and the beef tasted completely different because the laws are different. They don't allow that stuff.
Remember we were in Sweden and I was telling you how I tried this fish and I was like, oh my god, they don't know how to season, but I was like, I could just tell it just tasted different because it just tasted fresh compared to what we were used to.
Yeah, I also remember those nasty ass salad sandwiches they served.
Yeah, that shit was terrible. That shit was terrible. Yeah,
very bougie.
Like I said, I wish they had some salt or some pepper somewhere, bro. It was hard to find that anywhere.
I remember that I got a vegan chicken sandwich from there that was actually really good though. I was surprised by it. There was like a seasoning on it.
Their McDonald's was good. I tried at McDonald's. I was terrified, bro. Nothing was in English. I was trying to decipher. That was terrifying in Sweden.
That's what apps are for.
I did. I used the Google app and I put it on. I looked like a stupid tourist.
I remember. And then the dude walked by. And he's like, "Hey, are y'all from California?" And we're like, "No." The fuck? That's the first state you heard? You guys got Cali accents.
Specific.
What the hell, California?
I've never heard a Cali accent. You've been over here too long, big dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, this fucking KFC console, they didn't say where you can buy it, so I don't know if you can buy it. I feel like it's a novelty item they're gonna send out to some influencers maybe.
I feel like it's a joke one. I'd be very surprised if they legitimately try to sell this on the market.
Yo, KFC, let me get one, bro. I'll do a review and then I'll give it away, bro. Because what is the safety behind this? I refuse to believe that it's safe to play Cyberpunk at Ultra. No, I care, because if we burn down your house.
It probably plays Cyberpunk better than the PS4.
Whoa.
With the stuff that's in there, it might be right.
It probably plays it better than the PS5.
Everybody knows the Google Stadia has the best version of Cyberpunk. Come on, guys.
It does.
Facts.
A true gaming platform. I just refuse to believe that it's safe to keep chicken heated up while you're gaming. And then imagine the fire marshal coming to your house when you burn down your house over you burned it over like chicken gaming console? What? I don't know, man. But let me get one for free though. Because I ain't trying to pay for this shit. There's no announcement date on when it's supposed to come. They just announced it, got they clout. Shit, it might never come out because there's no release date on the website either. We gonna see. Let's talk about what really matters. Ethos, Star Citizen was delayed again. How does that make you feel?
I don't care.
Why don't you care?
I haven't cared for like years now, bro. I don't. If it comes out, it comes out.
$339 million raised. Still no release date.
That's a lot of money, man. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not in video game terms. Maybe it's not a lot of money.
I mean,
but
for a crowd-funded game, absolutely, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, crowdfunding for sure. But I mean, Ethos, can you explain this? I know you don't care, but what's going on?
I don't like. There's a lot of shit behind it. It's just like, you know, they had a smaller studio and then they got a boatload of money and then they had to like update their entire business model to carry that many people to build the game. And then, you know, they had they changed engines. Like there's so much history behind that game, bro, that you could just forget about that. It's just like I don't even know anymore like what's happening. I haven't even kept up to see like what's the latest thing in the game. Like I know they added a lot. Like there's a lot of new stuff. It's not like there's nothing new in the game. Like if you go check it out, like apparently they have a lot of new stuff. It's just the scale of the game is like just massive, so it just takes them a longer time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of hate on Reddit, people calling them scammers and shit, and I'm like, it took y'all like 8 years to realize that shit. I'm still mad I spent $100 on this game. You owe me $100, Ethos.
I don't owe you nothing.
You do, because you the one that was like, yo, it's gonna be the next big thing, get this shit.
I didn't tell you to spend $100. No one told you to buy $100.
The stealth bomber.
Yeah, you crazy, bro. Ain't nobody tell you to spend $100. We told you to buy a $30 little kit. Your ass wanted to flex. Oh, I'm gonna buy this big shit. That was up to you, bro. You did it to yourself.
Star Citizen is the indie cyberpunk, bro. Fucking
the indie cyberpunk.
It's never coming out.
They might have more money. I don't think it's that. I don't know.
It's worse. At least it came out.
At least Cyberpunk came out. Yeah, at least to play it. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, I'm looking at this article. They said that there is a pack of 100 starships for $27,000.
Yep.
What the hell, bro?
Ass mine.
They be wilding, bro. They be wilding.
Freaking. What about Nintendo? Freaking Reggie Fils-Aimé. He was on a podcast recently. And he revealed Kanye wanted to work with Nintendo. He said on the podcast during the meeting, he was talking about he was experimenting with a piece of video game content. He wanted our reactions. He comes out and says, I want to work with Nintendo. Then Reggie said, we had so many different projects with Nintendo going on. The possibility of doing something with Kanye just wasn't there. So they had to find a way to politely decline his opportunity to work with them. Like what kind of opportunities do you guys think that like a Kanye Nintendo collaboration? Whoa, why do you say that? You don't believe in Yeezus?
No, I do not.
Why not?
Now, if Yeezus wants to give me some money, I'll make him a good video game, but
I don't think he has any because he'd be on Twitter begging.
Oh, Lord. He's still begging? Oh, man.
I don't know recently, but...
He told me in a song he got out of debt.
He told you in a song?
Yeah, he told me in a song he got out of debt.
Which song was that?
I forgot which one it was. It was one of his recent ones. He was like, I got out of debt.
Freaking... I want to know what he showed them that was like, nah. Because, like, from my perspective, I understand Nintendo's like a big,
probably rated M type of stuff.
I feel like that was just like a politically correct answer for him to say like, oh, we're too busy. Because the thing is, like, I understand Nintendo's a big company, but like Kanye's a global brand as well. So like, there was an announcement of like, I don't know, some Kanye merch drop in Animal Crossing exclusively or something. Like the internet would go crazy for that shit. So that I feel like whatever he showed them, that shit was just trash. I think it was like
the video game or something.
Niggas in Paris the video game. Oh, so what would be the gameplay mechanics for that, Ethos?
Niggas, Yakuza, but niggas in Paris.
Oh, you on something, Ethos?
Sensational. And then,
all right, now I don't know if y'all remember 2016 when we were at E3 and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Kanye's here." We were like, "Really? Kanye's here? Why is he at E3?" And I'm sure that this was that year that he actually talked to Nintendo.
You think he made a pitch?
Yeah, he did. He definitely made a pitch, and he said Kim was there too. So yeah, they were definitely trying to push Nintendo. He shot his shot. But if you also remember, that Kanye West video game that we saw a trailer for, that it was just like, it was some. All right, hold on, let me link it. But it was just literally like his mom going to heaven or something. I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do remember that because I remember thinking that was like right after his mom passed away. I remember thinking like, yo, RIP to moms. Like that's really sad, but like I don't want to play that. Like,
yeah.
If you're depressed about it, why would I want to play that?
Yeah. So this was the concept that ended up happening. Maybe he already had this concept in mind, and he was like, I want Nintendo to develop this shit or publish this shit for me.
And it's probably because Nintendo is probably the only like brand he knows because he probably grew up on it.
Yeah, Reggie was like, nah, bro, like we got too much stuff on our plate. He said, we're too ambitious for you. He said, that's why I want you to work for me. He said, I want to work with you. He said, no, we're doing too much, bro. We doing
not to mention Nintendo has a seal of quality. They do crazy quality control, and Kanye's been dropping bad music, so they probably didn't want to deal with that. If anything, Kanye, if you ever hear this podcast and you want to still produce that game, there's a platform by Microsoft that I heard doesn't have any fucking games. They have a Game Pass. Nobody's seen any games on it, but it's $15 a month. Maybe you can get your game on there. I think it's called the Xbox. We're giving away one right now. Link in the description box below if you're watching the video version. What do you guys think about that Kanye game to the Xbox?
Oh my god.
Yo, put Samurai Zero on it because they don't have any games.
Oh, they have games on it. I bought the damn Game Pass. I've like 5 games on it I'm playing right now. It's great. Stop slandering the Game Pass. Don't listen to this idiot. It's actually good. It's good.
I texted Wolf.
This propaganda's gotta stop.
You know, Wolf was in the Xbox. If she was in the fucking Xbox commercial, I texted Wolf on New Year's. I said, Happy New Year's, Moonlight Wolf. I said, thanks for being a great friend. I'll never forget that. And I'll also never forget Xbox don't got no games. And she was just like, shut the fuck up. I was like, I'm always going to get my Xbox jokes off, bro.
Oh, my Lord.
But no, seriously, enter that giveaway, guys. So yeah, Nintendo, Kanye. Maybe you guys can hit up Sony. I don't think Sony wants to because they're winning. Sony don't listen until they start losing. Respawn's working on a new title. They also allegedly started working on the sequel to Fallen Order. We already knew that was coming.
Titanfall?
Yeah. What about Titanfall? That's what I'm saying. Like,
where's Titanfall? We want Titanfall.
I feel like they need
y'all not care if they're not bringing out another Titanfall. Is it?
I want another Titanfall.
Title is.
No, I'll play another Jedi. I'll play whatever from Respawn, but I want Titanfall, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's time with the success of Apex Legends for them to drop Titanfall 3. Like, third time's a charm. That literally could be their marketing scheme too. Third time's a charm.
Inside of it, like how they did Warzone. Throw Apex Legends inside Titanfall 3, bro.
Okay, no, hold on, Ethos, don't say that, bro. You dropping some gems right now. They gotta pay you for that, bro. They gotta pay you for that, bro.
Right, you're right. Combine the it's in the same universe. It takes place after Titanfall 2. Literally,
this is how
we saw the leaks. You have Blisk. We know that these motherfuckers are in here. Ash is in the game. Why are you not just?
And to build hype, they could do it for like, I don't know, because season 9 is, I think, is around the corner, or 8, whatever. Yeah, for like, they can do it for like season 10 to build up the hype. Season 10 will be a part of 3, and then like to get people to buy Titanfall, they can put some exclusive skins in Apex Legends with Titanfall 3. Yeah, that would make people like, you can only get it in this version of Apex Legends. That's not a bad idea.
Right now, if you tease BT jumping out of the sky or something like that in an Apex match, like niggas is gonna lose their minds, bro.
Yeah, because I was literally about to say before y'all started dropping these amazing ideas, do you think that they don't want to do a Titanfall because they fear that Apex will it is going to conflict with Apex since they're so similar?
They're completely different games.
Different games. They can play two completely different styles. One is way fast paced, and Apex is just a neutered version of Titanfall.
I'd argue if they put Apex into Titanfall, it would only boost Apex numbers because regardless, they're going to be on your servers. And then one day they might be in the mood for Titanfall. The next day might be Apex. Either way, they're booting your disc. Yeah,
you're going to get some people to boot up and maybe try the multiplayer.
Warzone is always a temptation when I boot up Cold War. Like, I see it on the menu.
They literally said Warzone's free, so people will play Warzone, but they keep the multiplayer and the single player, the latest Call of Duty on the same menu so that
it would literally cost EA no money to do this. Just add it into the fucking game. And they like to make money. It'd just be a marketing ploy.
Just do it, bro. Please do it. I know.
I like that
I'm
though.
assuming it's complicated to combine a new game into an old game. I'm gonna assume.
I gotta clip this part and send it to AJ.
Yeah, send it to AJ, and make sure he throw me some money, bro.
Yeah, he does need some royalties on this one.
I need some royalties on that idea. Tell him at least put us on the Apex list so they can invite us to more shit.
I just hope when Fallen Jedi Order 2 comes out that it gets the love that it deserves. I'm just gonna assume it's a good game because the last one was. Because the last one got fucking hoed by Jeff Keighley in the Game Award. It's like that game didn't even exist.
Man, who cares
No,
about
like for real, that's actually insane. Cause that game came out. That game
It came out in November,
December, right? It was
No, it came out in
okay,
November, and they said it was too late, which is bullshit in itself.
Who cares?
And then they didn't put it
about
on
the
like
Game
any
Award?
list this year.
Nobody
last
cares
year.
about that shit. Why do y'all care what Jeff Keighley don't determine what day a game goes.
This nigga's the Doritos and Mountain Dew Pope.
I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
what he
it's
is,
the
bro.
Grammys of video games. Of
Right.
course we care a little bit.
Bro. Ain't nobody.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. After this year, they lost some credibility with
Nobody
that Last of
cares,
Us 2
man.
shit.
Come on, man. Does anyone care? Look, that whole thing happened this year, and I didn't even watch a damn thing of it. I had to go on Twitter to find out Mass Effect got fucking teased.
Well, it was the timing because you were like knee deep in the freaking Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
so.
I'm gonna play Cyberpunk. I ain't gonna play. Look, the only reason we watch Game Awards is because there's nothing better to do. Not because we want to, not because it's hype. We only watch it to either slander it or because we got nothing better to do. That's a
Bro,
sign.
it's tradition to slander it. We gotta do it now. It's
That's what I'm
tradition.
saying. That's why I'm like, I don't give a fuck what this nigga got to tell me about a game. Like niggas try to argue that shit all the time and say, oh, the game come in December, so it's not. You can't say it's your game for this year. What the fuck you talking about? It came out in 2020, did it not? Yeah. Well, then by that logic, does it not mean it's 2020? Well, yeah. Then that means I can make it my 2020 game if I wanted to.
I fully agree. But it's the same shit that the Grammys does. Like if a project comes out, they feel like you didn't give it enough time to digest it to even have it on the list. And I feel like that's unfair. But
I'll be
that's
damned
how
to let
that's how
some
the Grammys
elitist
do it.
tell me what to think. Fuck that. I'm a free thinker.
All right, Kanye.
I know, right?
All right. That's
I'll
why.
be damned if I let Jeff Keighley tell me what I'm supposed to think.
But yeah, I fully agree. The Jedi Fallen Order should have won some awards. It should have been on the list last year in 2019, but it barely even got on for 2020. So that was some bullshit.
Should have won at least Best Action Adventure Game. That was one of my favorite games of last year. They bugging. That final boss fight was fire. But yeah, other than that, the only thing I got on my show notes is Ubisoft. I don't even know why I put this there. This is how you know the news is slow. Ubisoft Plus games are supposedly rumored to be coming to the Xbox Game Pass. So Ubisoft games on the Xbox Game Pass. They finally, Xbox Game Pass might get some games. How y'all feel about
Let
that?
me cancel this Uplay. Y'all, you keep making fun of this shit, but you don't understand. Fucking Game Pass is literally becoming the Infinity Gauntlet, bro.
Oh yeah, no. If they pull this off, this is a big W for Microsoft.
They already have EA Play, so they already have all the EA games. Now they're about to get all the Ubisoft games. Like, why would I ever?
That's how you know Microsoft got money.
Yes, they have hella money.
It might be time to buy some more Microsoft stocks. I'm waiting to see because this is just a rumor. This is not confirmed. But I'm not gonna lie. If they do pull this off, I might subscribe to the Xbox Game Pass, getting all that shit with you, so you don't gotta pay for nothing.
Yeah, might as well. I would just cancel my EA one and just get this.
Yep.
Cancel EA.
That's mainly the games we play anyway.
Yep.
It is what it is. That's all I got on my show notes though. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add? Okay.
Nah, it's been slow, man. We just started up the new year, so we gotta wait for this news to start trickling in.
I need next gen to drop some games. I'm tired of my PS5 is a decoration.
Oh, what is that?
You said what?
Go ahead, say that again.
I need PS5 to drop some games.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
I see where you going.
Yeah, no. I remember because me and Ethos had gotten into a debate, and I was talking about how the PS5 don't got no games, and then Ethos was like, "I still want to get it. And here we are. So
I didn't get it. Like I said, man of my word, didn't buy it. Said it didn't have any games. Niggas got mad. Now look at you niggas, dusty.
So like, do we even have anything confirmed? Like, what is the like most recent PS5 game?
Nigga, there's nothing coming out this month.
Nothing.
There's nothing next month. Everything is a release window. We know it's coming in 2021, but there's no release dates.
I might have got hyped. I might have got hyped for Cyberpunk, but you niggas got hyped.
We about to be on Call of Duty and Apex for the next 6 months.
You
Call
niggas are
of
not gonna
Duty.
play anything until Ratchet and Clank comes out, bro.
They got I think I control the Ultimate Edition. Confirmed. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Call of Duty,
I like Control, but that's an old game.
Call of Duty, and Apex.
PS5, bro, for another 3 months in a row. Good luck.
You know what? Yeah, I mean that does suck for everybody who's like still trying to clamor to get a PS5 or an Xbox. But
they didn't listen to me. They said I was crazy. They said I was a madman.
But I'll say one thing. It was an investment because I know eventually they will come out with stuff. But yeah,
like I said, like getting it next year where there'll be bundles and you'll be able to get it on sale. We did end up agreeing with you after the fact. Crazy, bro.
Yeah, we did. We agree with you after the fact. We like it's no reason like for you to run out and try to get one day one.
Apologize to me. That's the sad part, but it's okay. I'm used to the cycle. All
right. I buy next gen consoles to give them away, so make sure to enter the giveaway for the Xbox Series X. Oh shit! You got any more coming?
You want me to look for more? I probably can get more.
Shit, I'd rather get some 5s. I feel like they're more valuable.
I'll try. What's your budget?
Nah, I need a Series X those. Work your magic.
Yeah, okay. I'll go. You know,
I know people in Detroit don't got no money, so it should be easier to get a console up there.
We just rob niggas.
Oh shit. Yeah, let me know if they got some 5s. But anyways, that's all we got on the show notes. So you got the show floor, Ethos. What's your closing statement for Gaming Illuminati episode 111? Go.
2021, we being terrorists out here. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about me or my opinions. I'm living my best life. Check out Samurai Zero though. If you actually want to play a fun game, check out Samurai Zero. We got some cool stuff coming down the pipeline. We got this.
Let them know where they can get the build. Where can they get it?
SamuraiZero.com or Patreon.com/NeoInteractive. If you actually want to play a fun, cool game, and then you can make fun of me if you don't like the game. Hey, go check that out. It's right over there. And we got merch too. Tell them about the merch, JG.
Oh yeah. I bought a shirt.
No, fuck that. I was talking about the GI merch.
You talking about GI merch? Oh no, we still got merch. We got hats, we got beanies, we got the crew necks right now.
Just go look at Ace's timeline, the merch monster.
Merch monster. If you missed the jackets, I don't know what to say. Maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. If you missed the hoodies, same thing. Maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. But we'll be getting some new designs. We're gonna get the spring collection going in a couple of months, so gonna look out for that. But right now, we in the dead of winter. I know it's snowing up there. Some of y'all niggas in the north, so copy some shit and be cozy this winter.
Are we announcing the other thing? Are we doing that yet or no?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I will ping you. Hold on.
Well, was that your closing statement, JG? Oh shit! I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about that. Not right now, nigga. Give it a week. I gotta get it together. Right?
Okay.
I'll be honest. I forgot about that shit, bro. Fucking life has been a doozy.
Yeah, we've been at that, like just waiting.
Yeah, we got more shit in the pocket. Anyways, was that your closing statement, Jay?
No, but
go ahead.
But that was still important. 2021, man. Hopefully, it does not end up being like last year. Like I said, I think last year was just a energy drainer for a lot of people, regardless of whether like it was an up month for you or not. So I'm just going to pray and hope that like 2021 does not end up being like 2020, because I don't know if I could deal with another year of this shit, because it was just a drainer. It was definitely a drainer. But like I said, hopefully all these positivity can come from me and my niggas, and that's it. Keep messing with GI, keep supporting us, and 2021 we going up.
Yeah, I agree with JG. Please wear masks and wash your hands, people. Like we've seen what it's like with it last year. Do you really want to go through this again? It's wild too, because I was thinking about it. I remember I didn't think it was a big deal. I was like, all right, we finna just wash our hands and wear masks. We finna be in the crib for like 2-3 months tops. Fucking, there was a meme I seen the other day where like that's how it started, and then it was like 10 months later and the dude was just sitting in the dark. I was like, this shit just hits different, bro. That shit is real. So like, please love thy neighbor. Be considerate of others. Take care of yourself. And also I got the new Oculus Quest 2. So the stream's about to be real funny. Once I set that up, I might try to figure that out tomorrow. So yeah, look out for some VR streams. We got the latest and greatest. Ethos got one too. Maybe we'll do. I found there's a VR BR game, bbro. We gotta try that shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah. It's like PUBG in first person. I was like, this look lit as shit, boy.
The Quest 2 is like it works with like any game, right? Like it's not like it has to see Facebook games, right?
No. It's anything on Steam, I believe. and the Facebook shit. It's all the
I'm gonna
same
pick
shit.
that boy up. I got my stimmy, so.
You know they got them on Amazon. Let's get it. But other than that, I appreciate everybody coming through to listen to the GI podcast. Once again, I'm giving away an Xbox Series X. Link in the description box below at youtube.com/theblack Hokage. Rate the show 5 stars, and we will see you guys on the next episode of the Gaming Illuminati podcast. Peace.